Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. This is Rich Strell with Protection Florida, and today I'm going to be talking about term life insurance. What is it? How much does it cost? Can I get it for me? Can I get it on my family? That sort of thing. So first of all, why would we want term life insurance? What does that mean? Why would it make sense? What's the word term mean? The term is the easy part. You're going to buy life insurance, you're going to invest in it monthly or annually. You can get the premium either way, which by the way, the word premium means how much it's going to cost me, what I'm going to pay for it. Now there are other types of life insurance that I'll touch on towards the end of this video, but term you can buy 5-year, 10-year, 20-year, 30-year, 40-year, and it's just that. The most popular, by the way, is a 20-year term policy. But again, we have options for all of those others. So a term policy, for example, might be for somebody like myself. If I'm in my mid-40s, I'm still in my earning years, and I want to buy a policy that's going to cover me for an X dollar amount, maybe let's call it a death benefit. So at my death, what's the benefit of me buying this insurance? So let's just say I buy a $100,000 life insurance policy for 20 years. If I'm 45, and I buy a 20-year policy, it's going to go until I'm 65. And then it's going to go away, it's going to be done, it served its purpose. So that's what a term life insurance policy is. The first thing to really help you decide on if this makes sense for me, I'm going to give you some exact prices in here in just a minute. I've got several examples I want to share. But to find out what is best for you is really ask yourself, what's the objective? If it's, for somebody like me, again, it might be, I just want to be able to leave some money behind to my wife so that if something were to happen to me, she can go ahead and take care of the kids' college, or at least, and it depends on how much, right? $100,000 may not take care of the whole college bill if she's, 2 or 3 months into college, or he's 2 or 3 months in and it's a very expensive university. It may not pay off a mortgage. You can certainly buy more coverage. You can buy $250,000, $1 million, $2 million. I mean, you can just, build your plan. But to keep it simple, a 20-year term policy is by far most popular. And again, it's paying a certain monthly amount for a certain death benefit for the next 20 years. So let's talk about when you get ready to go buy a policy, how do they compare one person to the next? Of course, the state you're in and your age and your gender are definitely, 3 criteria that are going to affect the rates. With that said, there's what they call super preferred, non-smoker, standard. So what I'm getting ready to talk about is I'm going to show you a couple differences. What if I'm super healthy? What if I've got a little bit of weight on me, or I have a few cocktails during the week, or whatever might push me a little bit more to the standard rating. I'm just going to give you both. That way there you're going to be able to walk away from this video and see roughly what will life insurance cost me. If you do have some health issues, maybe you got high blood pressure, maybe you have hypoglycemia, maybe you have diabetes, different things like that, let's definitely talk. Please don't rule out life insurance for you, because we quite possibly still could help you in some way. So let's talk about some rates. I ran a few different rates here. I got them in front of me, and by the way, I'm going to put them here on the screen, embedded into the video here in just a second. But some of the rates I'm looking at, and I just did $100,000 policies. I just wanted to keep it simple for you guys and show. But certainly you can name your dollar amount that you want, and we can run a rate for you. But all of this that I'm going to be discussing today is a $100,000 death benefit, which means if you have this policy and you pass away, $100,000 is going to go to your beneficiary. Now your beneficiary, and a lot of times it's our spouse, right? What it could also be is, let's say you and your spouse are in the car, and this is terrible stuff to think about, but that's what we have to be prepared for, right? Let's say something happened to both of you at the same time. Maybe you were in a car accident or something like that. Then what you can do is have contingent beneficiaries. So like, for example, if my policy is on my wife, but we're going out to dinner one night and something happens, there's that accident, and then we can have it set up to where the money goes right to my kids, our kids. And the cool thing about that is it doesn't go through probate, it doesn't go through court. The life insurance writes a check right to them. Of course, if they're younger and don't have bank accounts, stuff like that, got to figure that part out. But it skips probate, the whole thing, so it's pretty cool. So I've got two age brackets I want to talk about: 30 years old and 50 years old. We can certainly run younger, older, in between, that sort of thing, but I wanted, again, to give you an idea. Let's go with the least expensive right now. A 10-year, well, there's 5-year, but I'm showing a 10-year, a 20-year, and then to insure you for your whole life. $100,000 policy on a 30-year-old male for 10 years is $7 a month. For a female, $6 a month. And that's for the super preferred. Just to give you an idea how much, let's look at the female for just a second. How much does her rate change? $100,000, age 30, a 10-year term. If she were in extreme, healthy, fit as a fiddle, the whole deal, it'd be $6 a month. If she had a little bit of weight gain, or a couple, a little bit of high blood pressure or something like that, or maybe even a lot of high blood pressure, it would go to $9. So $6 a month versus $9 a month. And I'm sharing that so you can see there's not a lot of change there. Same thing, this 30-year-old person, let's say we go to a 20-year. Let's keep talking about female for a second. $8 or $11. Again, super healthy or, kind of average American. The guy, the male, would be $9 or $13 for a 20-year term life and policy, age 30, for a $100,000 benefit. Now let's talk about, what if I just want to buy this policy and I want to pay the same amount for the rest of my life? I don't want it to go up. I don't want it to stop in 20 years. I don't want it to stop in 40 years. So for life, same person, 30 years old. For the guy, it'd be $35. I'm sorry, it'd be $42. And for the gal, for the ladies out there, it'd be $35. It's a little bit, as you're noticing, life insurance is a little bit less expensive for females simply because they live longer. Well, I'd also like to think is they don't do as many stupid things as us guys do in their life to maybe increase their chance but basically it's based on life expectancy. So as you can see, anywhere from $7 to $42 a month, that can give you a 10-year, a 20-year, or a 30-year, I'm sorry, a 10-year, a 20-year, or a lifelong policy for a 30-year-old person. Let's jump to 50 real quick. Again, I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you, but I'm going to put this on the screen here in just a minute. But a 50-year-old person for 10 years, the guy would be $14. The lady would be $12. So even at age 50, a lady can go out and buy life insurance for $12 a month. 20 years, again, we're talking about that same $100,000. 50-year-old guy can go out and buy 20 years of insurance. It'll take him all the way till his age 70. $22 a month, and the lady can get it for $17 a month. And then finally, there's that lifelong policy. If you're age 50 and you wanted a lifelong policy that just goes, again, if you live to be 98 years old, you can keep paying on this policy, and that $100,000 will always be there. And what's interesting is do the math on this monthly premium and how long it would take you to even come close to the $100,000, and you'll see you'll never even get there. 50 years old, a policy that goes for your whole life, $100,000, $79 for the guy, $73 for the lady. So men, $79, women, $73, lifelong policy at age 50, assuming good health. Again, if you have some health issues, would love to, click the link below and set up a time to talk. And I'd love to talk to you about, some of those health issues and see if we can still get you covered. One other component I want to talk to that I think is really neat, I wouldn't call it super advanced, but it is a little bit of an advanced strategy, is the thing about life insurance is what happens to a lot of people is they get into their retirement years and they can no longer afford it. So one of the things we can do for you is run an example. We call them illustrations. We can run an illustration that shows you pick the death benefit, how much you want to have on your coverage, and we'll make it a lifelong policy. So it's going to go forever. You'll always have it. But instead of continuing to pay when you're 80 and you're 81 and you're wondering, should I even still have this thing, is we can make arrangements where you pay a certain amount and you'll know up front exactly what it is. So you pay your policy off by age 65. So if I'm 45, I don't know why I keep using that example. I'm actually 46, getting ready to turn 47. But if I'm 45 and I want to say I want a policy that I continue to pay on between age 45 and 65, and then I want to be done, but I want that policy to be paid in full and carry for the rest of my life, I can absolutely do that. So love to help you with that if you're interested. Here's the thing. If you are curious what a quote is for your age bracket, send me an email, Rich, and I'll put the link at the bottom, rich@protectionflorida.com. That's the name of my company, rich@protectionflorida.com. Give me your age, your gender, your state, and how many years you want coverage for, and I'll drop you a insurance quote right back in your email. I won't bug you, hound you. I'll just share it with you and tell you I'm there for you if you want to talk further. Stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to be talking about what is an annuity. So please take a moment to go below and hit the like button on this video if this was helpful to you. Subscribe to the channel so you'll be alerted when that one comes out next. And my name is Rich Strell of Protection Florida. I'm here to help you with all your life insurance and annuity needs. Thanks for coming along today. God bless you. Have an awesome week, and we'll see you out there soon. Take care.